Hi guys, Slazy here, bringing you a dual commentary today with Chaos, and I'll let him introduce himself.
G'day guys, the name's Chaos and I make Call of Duty videos.
Good old intro there. So yeah, I met him originally through Cybergamer, I think, and played some pub and stuff with him, but this is his gameplay you're watching, and I'll just let him talk about what he's using and stuff.
Basically I'm using the AK-74U with the extended mags, just because I like to spray a little bit, and I don't do much flag capping, but I do a fair bit of slaying, which is what I like to do because it's what I'm best at. My perks are, to be honest, I can't even remember. I think I got Slay of Hand and Ninja. I don't know what my first, Lightweight's my first one.
Oh, that's nice.
And
yeah, you're using C4 there, is it, or what?
Yeah, C4 just because I like to just chuck it out and get some easy kills with it.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think I've even bought any equipment yet. I thought about using the motion sensors, but they take a bit too much time and shit. So
I've used the motion sensors sniping, and it's pretty good if you want to, because it gives you a way to cover your back. So yeah. I've used that.
Also, it goes through like different layers as well. Like
yeah, it's just wherever if they're within a certain radius of you, then they come up. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, I've seen people in my team using them in like headquarters and stuff like that. But so the extended mags instead of the grip, you don't find the recoil too much, or what?
Nah, I find I can handle the recoil fairly well. Like if it's getting like a longer distance where I have to shoot them, I'll tap it, which I think you see me do a couple of times. But I find it pretty easy to handle, and I think a lot of people do because it's the most overused gun in this game.
Yeah, so many people use the 7.4U, but I don't know. Like I like it. I've got two classes, one with grip and one with the silencer. I'm not sure. I've been playing a bit of hardcore headquarters lately, and hardcore headquarters with its silence just amazing, like 3-bullet kill. But the recoil is a bit jumpy for me, but especially over long range. But one thing I've recently just been using a lot is just the AK-47, the assault rifle one, and I think that's actually like 1 or 2 bullet kill hardcore. But even on normal, it just kills so quickly.
Yeah, I've used that. I did a commentary on a hardcore search and destroy using the AK, and I was getting kills like 1 or 2 bullets, just kills, and it's pretty amazing gun. I use that a lot too. Yeah,
it is. But one thing I did notice is the actual the body of the gun when you look down the iron sights is like thinner, I think, than Modern Warfare 2. So
it's a lot thinner than the AK-74U as well.
Yeah, that's when I picked it up. I thought, oh, geez, this is weird, but it just kills as fast as Modern Warfare 2 AK with stopping power, so that's pretty good. One thing I was kind of disappointed with this game though is M16 takes 3 or 4 bursts depending on what type of connection you're on it, and the hit detection is not very good as well.
Yeah, latency seems to affect it as well, so I rarely use the M16. If I'm playing hardcore, it's good because it's a 1 burst kill, like what it was on Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. I think they should fix that up a bit because it's everyone's favourite gun. Everyone loves using the M16. Yeah. I know it was my go-to gun on Modern Warfare 2. If I was having a bad game, I'd pull that out.
Yeah. Like when I was big into 4v4s on the Cybergamer Lab and stuff, Modern Warfare 2, just M16 was just what you had to get good at, and even with the search players, everyone used it with the red on whatever. But I don't know, another thing, as I said just before, like the hit detection and like the hit boxes in this game just seeing a bit out of whack. Like you'll be shooting someone and on your screen you'll be hitting them, but there'll be no hit markers, and then I'm not sure, but later when you view it in theater, like you'll be shooting them, but when you view it in theater, like you'll be nowhere near them. And I think that's what you said about latency again. There's like a big issue there that I think they need to fix up, definitely.
Yeah, I think they are addressing that a little bit. And the thing that's affected me most is the sniping. How much they've stuffed that up. Definitely. Because that was another thing I used to do for fun on Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. I just used to pull out the scope, and because I consider myself a pretty decent sniper, like. It just feels like they've taken away from a lot of the community just because a couple of people have whinged about it. So that's one thing that's angered me.
Yeah, because they thought I'm not sure if they thought the quickscoping community was that big, but also they thought it angered a lot of people and stuff. But if you do, I'm going to call it skill, but a lot of people are open to that. If you can shoot people half scoping in, that is that it is actually something pretty hard, and it's not just something you can just randomly do. So people who are actually doing it probably do deserve the kill. But one thing, on Machinimas, they went to 15th Prestige playing 24/7, and they actually had the Treyarch guys come in or something, and they were talking to their directors, I know for a fact, and they're still modifying the sniping, so they have realised they've made sniping pretty much redundant, and they are actually looking to make it better, so to speak. So they're still looking to find like an even halfway point, which hopefully will bring quickscoping kind of back. I'm not really too sure about that.
See, I don't mind the sway, I just don't like the random scoping, because I find I can adapt to it a little bit, but it's just not as good as COD 4. Like, even if they just went back to COD 4 sniping, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. And also one thing, I think they haven't had 2 bolt action snipers since COD 4, and I really think they should have like 2 or 3, because in both games you've got a few semi-automatics and stuff like that. Like the WA2000's back in this game, but for some reason Infinity Ward and Treyarch in the last 2 games they've only had 1 bolt action, and I'm not sure why that is.
I really don't know why they've done that either, because I was comfortable using both the M40 and the R700, and I just think that they were a go-to weapon for a lot of people, so I think they've taken away from a lot of people by not including 2 bolt actions.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But also one thing to commend Treyarch for is their community involvement. Like I said kind of before, is that they were listening to the community through changing the snipers, but also they've added, you can soundhole people a bit more. When the game started off you could hardly hear footsteps, and now you can. And just things like that, so they are listening to the community and actively trying to make the game better. But guys, this has been Slazy with Chaos, link on the screen in the description. I'm signing out now, and I'll leave you to Chaos to sign out as well. See you guys later.
Cheers for that, guys. Don't forget to rate, like it, and subscribe. And cheers for that, Slazy.
Peace easy, guys.